Well, grand rising, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whatever time you may find this video. You're tuning in to the Eagles Soaring High channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I'm your host, Minister A. Williams, and aka Eagles Soaring High. In this video that I've entitled Debunking the Lies of the Dead Demon Crew, we're going to be discussing some things that's been going on. We're going to be discussing some things that's been going on. I'm going to address some lies. I'm going to address some rumors. I'm going to address some false narratives and a few other things. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you will, like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Eagles Soaring High Channel 1, Eagles Soaring High Channel 2, Fireside Chat with Eagles, and Purple Community Royal Priesthood. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. I would appreciate it and would love to have you a part of my Eagles community. I would love to have you a part of the nest. So stay tuned because we have a lot to talk about on today. We're going to talk about how someone on this app, I'm not even going to call their names because they're going to get no promotion over here, but how they've been slandering and defaming my name and my character and attacking my character, my integrity, and my position as a minister, or as many of you call me, a pastor. Many of you may know that I've been called a gay pastor. I've been called derogatory names. I've been called a pedophile. I've been called everything up under the book. But I am still here, and I'm still standing, trusting God to fight this battle for me. He's going to work it out for me. Yes, he is. He's going to work it out. So I'm going to step back and let God do it. I'm going to step back knowing that God is going to work this thing out. So stay with me. Stay with me till the end. We will be right back right after this 30-second break. And I just may hit it, the 30-second button again, while I still prepare myself. But stay with me. This is the Eagles Soaring High Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, aka Eagles Soaring High. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Hit the like button as you come in or as you go out. I will appreciate it. We'll be back after this break. Stay with me. God bless you. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, this is the Eagles Soaring High Channel 2 Fireside Chat with Eagles. I am your host, Minister A. Williams, aka Eagles Soaring High. Don't forget to like this video as you come in or like it as you go out. Welcome to every last one of you that in the chat, even you that's in the clouds. Welcome. Welcome. I've got to say that there are some real dark people on this app. Dark people on this app. Their hearts are cold and black. And there is no soul inside of them. They do anything and everything, and then think they are untouchable. Many of you are going to probably hear some rumors and some lies floating around about me and possibly become concerned. But I come to debunk those lies on today. I come to debunk those false narratives on today. Before I debunk those lies and before I debunk those false narratives, I am going to have to give you the backstory of how all of this foolishness came to be. There is a particular content creator who I am associated with. Two, I should say, that I'm associated with. I saw some issues going on with one of the content creators. And I watched the back and forth, the respond and the reply. And I thought, because I am a leader, I would try to bring peace between these content creators. At least see if I could get them to agree to disagree, but move on in peace. So I was up on this content creators platform, and I was on the panel. The host was there, and the other content creator was there. And one of the ones that they were fighting with, beefing with, being harassed, being bullied by, came into the chat. We will call the one that was in the chat, we'll call them LJ. And we'll call the other ones S. And we'll call the other one OL. LJ came into the chat. And I said to the host, can you let LJ up? Because I would like to have a conversation with LJ. They let LJ up, and immediately there was this attack. Going back and forth. The host regained control of the panel, and I began to have this conversation with LJ. And I was asking LJ, what would it take to squash all of this? Just squash it, and you'll move on with life. LJ said, well, they stopped mentioning me. I'll stop mentioning them. Okay. Then there was a moment where there was a conversation where there was something posted on a community wall. I tried my best to squash it. They came to an agreement, but I'm not sure what really happened after that. LJ said that she was going to do her best and not keep it going. So some time later, time passed on, and now I find myself as a target. because now I'm being attacked and harassed. And the reason why I was attacked in this situation was because I didn't condemn two consenting adults about the sin that they were in. One being married, the other one not. Time goes on, and now all of a sudden I'm hearing folks say, Eagles is not a pastor. He's not a real pastor. He's a fake pastor. And I'm going to get his license taken. I'm going to find out who ordained him and get his license taken. I hear myself being cussed out by this person. And now all of a sudden, the topic becomes, he gonna try to check me, but he ain't gonna check him on their adultery and this. And I'm a MF this. I'm that. I'm a mother. I'm this. I'm that. But that's not what we had discussed. So because things didn't go the way this person wanted, now you're going to attack me and say I did not correct these two consenting adults. And being in adultery. I said it before and I'll say it again. What those content creators did was none of my business. In fact, at the time, I don't think that I knew that she was married. But anyway, so it just became this whole big thing. I'm being called the fake pastor. I'm being called the gay pastor. Then they start calling me a pedophile. Okay. I didn't care what they were calling me. They could call me whatever they wanted to call me because I wasn't affected by that. I wasn't moved by that. I wasn't moved by what people called me. And I'm still not moved by what people call me. And see, some folks on here, on this app, believes that it's okay for them to call you whatever they want to call you. They can call you whatever they want to call you, but you can't respond. And so when they call, they're calling me all of these names. And I call the one a Jezebel. And they act like that's one of the biggest sins that I could have called her. They talking about how rude and nasty I am, and how disrespectful that I am. They act like I called her that infamous B word that ends in itch. I called her a Jezebel, and she is a Jezebel. She is. You are a Jezebel. Yes, you are. And by the way, a Jezebel is not just a whorish woman, but a Jezebel is a manipulative woman and a controlling woman, ma'am. So she gets upset and run over there to her little friends. And I call them the Dead Demon Crew. She got over there with the Dead Demon Crew and start talking about me, saying what she was going to do, saying what they were going to do. Well, just let them keep talking and I'm going to dox him. Let them keep talking and I got something. This and that, this and that. And the very one over there, sitting over there, talking about I'm rude. I'm not rude because I called her Jezebel. Oh, I get it. It's okay if she's over there along with the others, the rest of you, while I'm being called the gay pastor, the fake pastor, and the pedophile. That's okay with you, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay that they call me that. Because when they first started calling me, I did not respond. And then finally I just said, look, this needs to stop. I have said over and over and over again that I'm over it. I'm over it and I'm done. I've been talked about since last year. Even when I wasn't on here, I was being talked about. And this false prophet on here talking about ain't nobody talking about you. Wasn't nobody saying nothing about you. You're a lie, demon. You're a demon just like them. That's why you fit in so well. I wasn't even on this app. I wasn't even on here and they were talking about me. They were still talking about me. And false prophet, before you open your mouth to say anything, know the full story. Know the whole story before you come trying to check me or read me over there on your channel. I don't care what you say about me, Mr. False Prophet. You can call me potato head. You can call me whatever you want. And that's okay. You mad because I decide to stand up and fight back for myself. See, there were two things that my Bible tells me not to do. Number one, not to talk to demons. Number two, not to talk to the dead. You don't talk to demons, you cast them out. Number two, we're not to talk to the dead. So I don't have anything to say to the dead demon crew. I said what I said and I meant what I said. And ain't nobody over there in the dead demon crew gonna check me. You're demons. You're running around here trying to cause chaos between content creators that I'm connected with. You're running around telling people that I'm messy and I'm this, I'm not. No, y'all messy and you're messy as hell. All of you. And false prophet, please answer this for me. How is it that you can see everything going on this app, but you can't see nothing, prophesy nothing going on in the world? You didn't prophesy that there was going to be a shutdown. You didn't prophesy none of that. You didn't do it before it came out that we were going to have a shutdown. You know what? You just irrelevant, sir. Since you over there want to call me everything up under the sun, go right ahead. And there will never, ever be a day that you're going to put your virtual pain on top of my forehead because never mind. And so, because of this, because I wouldn't condemn two consenting adults for what they were in, now I'm a fake pastor. Wait, I need to know something. Maybe somebody can explain something to me. If I'm a fake pastor and I'm not a real pastor, then why are you looking for a board that supposedly ordained me? If I'm a fake pastor, I don't have a license. Y'all double-minded. 1 minute I'm fake and I'm not a real pastor. The next instance I am a pastor. Which one is it? Just double-minded and unstable in all your ways. Y'all can't figure out what I am. You can't. First I'm a pastor, and then you gonna take my license. Now I'm not a pastor. So you running after a ghost license. Just double-minded. And because I didn't condemn two consenting adults to hell, now I've been targeted, attacked, harassed, and bullied. Somebody make that make sense. You want to beef with me, but I'm not beefing with you. And so now they're spreading lies about me. See, one thing that I found out and that I learned in life is when people can't find anything on you, when they can't find a record on you, they start making up stuff. They start making up stuff. They start making up lies and spreading false narratives and faking stuff. I don't have a record. My record is clean. Every job that I have had has done a background check on me. And my background check came back clean. I don't have a record. Even the job I have now ran a background check on me. And I jokingly asked him, did you find something negative on there? They said, no, your record is clean. There's nothing. There's nothing. We didn't find anything. You're good to go. I said, well, thank you. I appreciate that. So because this Dead Demons crew cannot find anything on me, they gonna make up lies. So it just wasn't good enough for you all to call me a pedophile. Now you all are gonna make up lies and things that says that I'm a pedophile, right? See, these people think they can hurt me. They think they can take my joy. They think they can take my peace. They think they can take my praise. So now I'm being called Pastor Pedo Eagles. Y'all need to watch who you all hang out with. And stop believing every lie out here. Because everything that's been said is not always the truth. It's not always the truth. So these demons, these Dead Demons crew over there got together and decided that they were going to take my picture along with St. Louis's picture. And they took our pictures and they posted them on a sex offenders site. Not just one, but from what I understand, they're posting our pictures on many sex offenders sites. So you're defaming and slandering not only my name, not only his name, but our characters and our integrity. And then you made up the lie and said that you had talked to my pastor, and my pastor said that I had SA'd some of the young men in the church. That's a lie. That's a lie. And if you talk to my pastor, why don't you put out there who my pastor is then? Show receipts that you talked to my pastor. Put it out there. Show receipts that you have talked to my pastor and my pastor said that I had SA'd some of the young men in the church. Put it out there. Put it out there. Oh, I heard Pastor Eagles likes little boys. A lie from the pits of hell. A lie. All y'all do is lie. Y'all need to go see somebody about that lion spirit. Go on over, go on down there to New Birth and see J. Maul Bryant and let him cast that lion spirit off of you. And you supposed to be an attorney, Miss LJ. You're supposed to be an attorney, and you're on here falsifying documents and standing in agreement with no truth, all lies. Putting two people's pictures on a sex offender's site. Yeah, okay. Okay, you question whether I was ordained or not. I am fully ordained. I'm fully ordained. I can serve communion. I can baptize. I can do funerals. I'm an ordained minister. Yes, I am. And let me say this, and I've said it before, I don't owe anybody any explanation of my personal life outside of this app. I don't owe y'all nothing but content. That's all I owe you. That's all I owe you. It's content. And if I'm so boring, why are you monitoring my channels? So now you've gone from saying that I've SA'd some boys and that my pastor told you that I SA'd some boys in the church to saying that I'm now sleeping with 12-year-old and 14-year-old girls. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all done lost your mind. I'm more convinced of it now than ever. I have never touched nobody's child in an inappropriate way. I don't have a record. If I had a record, that would be on there. So because you can't find anything on me, you come on here and lie and say that my pastor said that I had SA'd some of the boys in the church. Then you say that I'm sleeping with a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old child. Y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy as hell. I said it, you're crazy as hell. And what you gonna do? You're already putting my picture and Michael's St. Louis pictures up on sex offenders app. And then you not only put our photos on these apps, but you linked our YouTube channels to these apps. You all are one sick. I'm not going to cuss. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to cuss. Y'all not worth me cursing. So the first lie that I come to debunk is that my pastor said to them that I had SA'd some of the young boys in the church. It's not true. It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. Y'all got to understand that when people cannot find anything on you, when they know that your record is clean, when they can't pull up anything on you, they're going to lie on you. They're going to do anything and everything to defame your character, defame your integrity, and slander your name. But you're just not slandering my name and my character and my integrity. You're attacking my ministry that is connected to me. And you're going to pay for that. Y'all have messed up because God is on your trails. God's going to get you for lying on me and Michael and saying that we're pedophiles. It's not true. So again, number one, they never talked to my pastor. They never talked to him. They never talked to a pastor. So they just made up a lie that they talked to my pastor. And my pastor said that I SA'd some of the young boys in the church. That's a lie. Number two, I do not sleep with 12-year-olds. I do not have intercourse with 12-year-olds and 14-year-old girls. I do not. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pits of hell. A full-blown lie. And when I heard that this is what was being said and that I had been put on a sex offenders app, I laughed. I laughed. Still have joy. Still have my peace. Prove. Put the receipts out that declares that I've done those things. You can't, because I have not done those things. I have not touched children. I've not SA'd children in the church. I've not slept with no 12-year-old or no 14-year-old girls. Never. Ever a day in my life. And would never do such a foul, vile thing. But you're lying and falsifying and putting my picture as well as Michael's picture up on a sex offenders app. You're not only trying to destroy us, but you put us in the hands of danger. You put us in a bad position. But I'm not worried about it. And neither is Michael. Number three, I don't have a record. Because if I had a record, I would not be able to be on the job that I'm on now. Y'all need to stop and leave people alone. And then you got people over there in the Dead Demons crew that want to put me on papers. And I've never done anything to them. I never said anything to them. But they upset because I called their bestie a Jezebel. And she is a Jezebel. And all of you are her little minions. All of you are her little pets. Because she throws her hand and hides. She throws rocks and hide it, and then go hide behind y'all. And y'all so silly that she put y'all out there to do her bidding. And all y'all can say is, yes, master. Yes, God. Yes, master. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll go false flag this one. I'll go do that. I'll go strike this one. Master, yes. Master Jezebel, you is just so beautiful. You so awesome. All up in Jezebel's behind. In hell in every sense. And that's how she got you under her spell. I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm not afraid of you. None of you. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not scared of you. Neither is Michael and nobody else on this app. Ain't nobody afraid of avatars hidden behind cameras. Y'all out here bearing false witness. And you're feeding your lies to your people, and they're believing it. They're believing every word you're saying. And if they don't watch it, they're going to go down with you. Y'all out here with blood on your hands and it's spilling over onto your subscribers. We as content creators are supposed to care about our subscribers. And not pull them into the mess of having blood on their hands. LJ talking about that I have a criminal. Good God, let me find that. You got to be the most silliest woman that I've ever seen, Jezebel. Because you ain't got no proof. Like the others don't have no proof or receipts. Just silly people. Silly, double-minded folks. Just silly. Just as crazy as you want to be. And why? All because I wouldn't condemn two people that are grown. Just silly as you can be. Bible talk about silly women. All of you are like the dogs that return to the vomit. And a fool, yes, I said a fool returns to his folly. Mm-hmm. That's right. Your foolish demons that ain't got nothing better to do than to be on here harassing people. Foolish. Foolish people. And if you're going to say something crazy, then you should at least have the proof. Because, see, number one, saying that I've SA'd and violated children and sleeping with 12-year-old and 14-year-old girls is different than what you put out there. It's different. Where's the pastor? He's involved with criminal activity, malicious intent. Lock them all up. Can't lock me up, lady. And the other one over there talking about period. I'm on my way downtown to the courthouse now. Y'all can't lock me up because I've done nothing wrong and I have no record. Just foolish people. Foolish demons. That's all y'all foolish. Dead demons. That don't deserve any attention. And false prophet, I am not a clout chaser. I'm not a clout chaser. You need to wake up and stop letting Jezebel and Ahab and them over there use you like they little flunky. Mr. Potato Head, there's Mr. Potato Head. You ain't even got respect for your own mother. Shame on you, sir. You ain't no prophet. Well, yeah, you are. You're a false prophet, but you ain't no real prophet. But let me go on. Let me go on. Because these demons ain't worth my time. They want to stalk me. They want to monitor my channels. They want to come over here and take my videos and go over and play them. Why don't you get some of my sermons and get over there and play them on your platforms, huh? Since you over here taking videos and want to use them. And sir, you'll never find after you apologize, I took the video down that you so desperately looking for, sir. I took it down to show in good faith that you apologize. I accepted it. But you won't find it. So the little recording of it that you have, go on and use that. Y'all running around here cutting up and acting a fool when you if you were really Christians, you would be on here telling people that Jesus loves them, that he's able to heal and deliver them, that he's able to set them free. But see, y'all can't reach that because you need healing, you need deliverance, you need to be set free. That's why you can't do that. There's plenty of folks out here that proclaim to know Jesus and have a relationship with him, but deny the power within. You're carnal Christians. That's what you are, carnal Christians. And shame on all of you. But keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're only making it worse on yourself, because God is taking record of everything that you're doing. And he's going to release the judgment on you. You explain to God why you're lying on a minister, why you're lying saying that he's a pedophile, while you're on here lying saying that he has 8 children and sleeping with 12-year-old and 14-year-old girls and he's a pedophile. You explain that to God. Because really, whether if you believe him or not, you're still going to have to face him. But you explain that to him. You explain to him why you're lying and labeling and trying to destroy a minister. You explain that to him. You explain to him why you're trying to destroy Michael's life like that. You're going to have to give account for it there. You, all of you, and all of you over there sharing this mess, y'all going to have to give an account for it too. And false prophet, ain't nobody crazy but you. All right? Ain't nobody crazy but you over there hearing voices in your head telling you what's going on. Ain't nothing but demons in your head and in your spirit, sir. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me hurry up so I can get on up off of here and get back to my real life. But before I do that, let me drop these scriptures on y'all. The 27th number of Psalms, verses 12 through 14 says, I'm going to start at the 11th verse. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in the plain path because of my enemies. This is why I don't have to worry about y'all and your foolishness. The dead demons are my enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. See, that's what you thought was going to happen. Y'all thought that because you put my picture and my channel links on sex offenders sites, that I was going to fall apart and be in disarray and upset over it. You thought I was going to faint. But when I heard it, I saw the goodness of the Lord. And it said in the word, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Oh, y'all think that I'm new to this, baby. I ain't new to this. I've been lied on many times. I've been lied on, had all types of false narratives put out there about me in real time. And I'm still standing. Oh, yes, I am. I'm still standing. You can't take me down. You can't take this lion down. I ain't worried about none of you. Especially no false prophet that's being a pet to them and doing their deeds. Go do this. Go do that. Go to this. Come back, they pet you on the head and give you some doggy treats. The 109th number of Psalms says, hold not thy peace, O God of my praise. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful, it's talking about you, dead demon crew. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. Lies they speak. Lying tongues. They compass me about also the words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. For my love, they are my adversaries. But I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. That's who your God is, Satan. Satan is the author of confusion, and that's what y'all doing. Sowing confusion out here. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. That's what's going to happen. Your prayer, or so-called prayers, will become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Where one of your fatherless and don't know where or who your daddy is, but that's neither here nor there. Let his children be continued vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the strangers spoil his labor. Y'all think y'all something and think you scan somebody, but you're a false witness, bearing lies. Y'all couldn't tell the truth if your life depended on it. Just evil people, evil and demonic. Let me go to Romans. Will think that somebody's scared of them. I ain't nobody scared of you. Romans, the 12th chapter. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. The 20th verse says, therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fires on his head. That's what you're doing, heaping. All of you in the dead demons crew is heaping coals of fire on your heads. He says, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. My God. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't done nothing but spread lies all over the place. But that's what demons do. They spread lies. So the 141 number of Psalms Verses 3 says, set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. And let me not eat of their vanities. The 5th verse says, let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. It shall be excellent oil, which shall not break my head, for yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. When their judges are overthrown in stony places, because they will, the folks that y'all paying off to get people's stuff taken down, they shall be overthrown in stony places. They shall hear my words, for they are sweet. Y'all think somebody's scared of you? I'm going to fight you with the word. I'm going to fight you in prayer. I ain't got no time to be dealing with you demons. I cast you out. I ain't got no time. I don't talk to demons. And dead demons at that, I don't. Exodus 20. It says, I'm going to start at the 5th verse. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God, we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. He's going to fulfill my petitions. He's going to fulfill Michael's petitions. He's going to fulfill Priscilla's Paul. He's going to fulfill all of our petitions, all of our prayers, the things that we put before him. He's going to fulfill those things. The 6th verse says, now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He saves his anointed. He saves his people. What you talking about? He will hear him from his holy heavens with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. So let me debunk this again. Number one, I don't have a record. I don't have a record. My record is clean. It's clean. If my record wasn't clean, I would not be able to do the job that I'm doing now. My record is clean. I can't say the same about y'all, but my record is clean. So I don't have a record. I have a clean record. I have a clean record. Number two, I have never, ever saved any young boys. And I've never had intercourse with no 12-year-old and 14-year-old girl. That's y'all. How about that? That's y'all over there. Number three, I am not a pedophile. I'm not a predator. And not that I owe anybody about my sexual orientation, because it's none of y'all business. But since you want to know so bad, I am a heterosexual man. I like women. Full grown adult women, not children. So I don't have a record. My record is clean. I've never SA'd any children, boys in no church. And you haven't talked to my pastor. You haven't talked to my pastor. You don't even know who my pastor is. You can't find him. So I don't have a record. My record is clean. I've never SA'd any children in the church. No boys, no girls either. Never SA'd anybody. So that's a lie, a good lie. That you would even lie on another pastor. Y'all so diabolical. Just diabolical. Y'all gonna lie on another pastor that you ain't even talked to. See, y'all making up pastors in your head. Do they come and preach to you too? They can't be preaching to you because you wouldn't be doing this. I don't have a record. My record is clean. I've never SA'd any children in the church or outside the church, whether male or female. Never touched a child inappropriate. Number 3, I've not had any sexual encounters with 12-year-old or 14-year-old girls. That's a lie too. 3, I'm not a predator. 4, I'm not a predator. I'm not a pedophile. Y'all mistaken me and St. Louis for y'all behavior, for your actions. You all are the undercover pedophiles over there. Not me, not St. Louis, you. And well, we know false prophet. Well, how many children have you had? Oh, that's right. You're not having sex, right? False prophet. Okay. You just have predatory thoughts. And I told you before, I don't want you, false prophet. I like women, not men. I like women. So I know that you probably kept my picture over there and satisfying yourself, but you can never touch none of this. I like women. Point blank, I like women. I love the kids. I would do anything to protect the children, to keep them safe. But there is nothing in me that causes me to be excited and want to touch a child. A lie, a defamatory lie. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a lie from the pits of hell. You're lying that you're saying that you talked to my pastor and he said that I SA'd some of the boys in the church. That's a lie. That's a lie because you ain't talked to my pastor. Because you don't even know who he is. You don't have a thing on me. You don't have no information about me. So you're making up lies. And you know what I want to tell you? Thank you. Thank you. because your lies is not doing anything but making me stronger. Because I know who I am and whose I am, and God knows that I have never touched a child inappropriate. He knows that I'm not sleeping with no 12 and 14-year-old girls. He knows that. He knows St. Louis ain't doing it. But you're just lying on him. That's all you do is lie, 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 lie. The lying dead demons. That's all y'all do is lie. But let me tell you something. Every lie, every false narrative, everything that you do, it's under my feet. Oh God from glory, I'm not affected by what you're saying. And I'm going to take care of the lies. You're lying. You're lying, completely lying. And y'all got y'all little pet over here snatching up videos. You want to play something? Play this. Play that you all are lies. And false prophets, you are a lie too. You're a lie too, false prophet. But let me tell you, everything that you say about me, everything that you do, it's going to come back on you. Everything that you all are doing over there and spreading out here, you're doing nothing but having hot coals put on you. Hot coals put on you. I'm not bothered by what you're saying because it's all under my feet. And every time I think about it, I just want to take a moment and have a praise break. So if you're going to take this video, make sure you play my praise break. Because I ain't worried about y'all. Because it's under my feet. The lives that I have SA children is under my feet. The lives that I sleep with 12-year-olds and 14-year-old girls, it's under my feet. It's a lie. The false narratives that you're spreading, it's under my feet. Even the fact that you put me and Michael on a sex offenders site, many of them, because you keep bragging about it, Goofy keep bragging about it. What you gonna you doing? You putting me out there as a sex offender? So how much more can you do to me, Goofy? Goofball. No truth, all lies. You come over here and you get this video, you make sure you play my praise break at the end. That's what you do. I'm done and I'm tired. But I'm going to say it again. I don't have a record. My record is clean. I have not or ever or will I ever SA any young boys in the church or outside of the church. I'm not sleeping with 12-year-old and 14-year-old girls. I'm not doing none of that. And I'm not a pedophile or predator. I don't care what site you put my picture and my photo on. I'm not a predator. And unless you can prove that, then you can miss me with all of that. I said you can miss me with all of that. It's time for me to go. But before I go, we're going to have a little praise break. Make sure if you come over here and get this, that you play my praise break. I'll run right over there and see if you played it. Here we go. This is what I think about your lives. This is what I think about your lies and what you spread, the false narratives and all of that. It's under my feet, and I'm going to praise God right here and right now on this video.
Are you overwhelmed by your payday loan debt? Have you taken out?
Michael, you ought to get your praise on. Why? Because it's under your feet. Every lie, every defaming thing, it's under your feet. Come on, Jason Paul, you ought to get your praise on too. Mookie, get your praise on. Get your praise on. PR, get your praise on. Because victory, it's on its way. You getting it through? You're under our feet. Y'all ought to run or dance for your victory. Y'all ought to put every false strike, every lie, every derogatory word that they have said about you. You need to just put it up under your feet and dance until the victory comes. My God. Go ahead on and praise him. Y'all excuse me while I do my dance. This is what I think and how I feel about your lies and your behavior and what you've done to us. I'm a dance on it because it's under my feet. Oh, yes. Ooh, my God from glory. I hope you got your dance in. I hope you ran right into your victory. I pray that you ran right into your victory. And if you didn't, I'm over here shouting enough for you. Because the victory is already ours. Y'all better run. You better dance. You better shout until your victory comes. Oh, yes. Okay. This video is at an hour and 28 minutes. I'm going to give you a few more minutes to get your praise in, and then we out of here. All right. We're getting ready to get on up off of here. But y'all keep y'all praise. For the devil can't do nothing to you to harm you. Because you're in his care. God's got your character, Michael. He's got your integrity. And he's got you in his hands. Priscilla, PR, he's got you, sis. Jason Paul, he's got you. Mookie, he's got you. Oh, yes. Alec, he's got you. God's got you covered. No matter what they say, they just heaping coals of fire on their heads. So just praise God until the victory comes. If you can't dance, run. If you can't run, jump up and down. Wave your hands, pat your feet, just praise them until the victory comes. And we are out of here. God bless you. I will catch you in the next video or live. And there are some petitions out there. If you will, take the time to click on them and sign them. We will appreciate it. If you go over to my channel, EaglesSoaringHigh Channel 1, you can find them there on my community wall. Well, until next time, may God bless you. May God keep you. May his love forever shine upon you. And remember that you've heard it from me. I am not a pedophile. I'm not what they're trying to label me as. I'm not a pedophile. I've never touched a child. I don't have a record. And all of that. It's all a lie. Believe me or believe them. It doesn't matter. Even though that they're lying and putting me and Michael up on sex offenders apps. It doesn't matter because the victory is already ours. All right. Stay blessed, stay safe, and in the Master's arms. And I will catch you in the next video. God bless you.